What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. If you've not done so already, my socials will be appearing somewhere on the screen, or they should have done by now anyways, and we are having a conversation with regards to everybody's favourite manager. Stop crying, Frank Lampard. This shit's just too easy now. It's silly. Look, I know I had a bit of not a rant, but a bit of a complaint with regards to how people are dealing with the fact that we didn't get anybody in the January transfer window. And listen, Coventry were terrible. There's no other word for it other than that. They were absolutely horrifically bad. We were very clinical at the start. Second half should have been, should have been way out of sight, but it is what it is. We're not going to beat every team 7-0. You've got DJ that didn't have his shooting boots on tonight. You've got Solomon that had a couple of good saves against him. Piru, although he scored, he missed a one-on-one. Should have gone at it with his right and not his left. IMO, Aronson, the same. Got a little bit of decision-making that was being made, but you know, we were never under any extreme pressure. We were never under any extreme torture for any extended period of time at all. And I think that we need to, first and foremost, give Melia his flowers this evening. That save that he made from Sims, I cannot begin to tell you probably how important that save is overall. Being able to get down to his left-hand side like that and palm the ball away. That was an absolutely stunning save. And I know people are going to be like, yeah, but, you know, it's what he's paid to do to make saves. And I get it. I understand. However, what we want is a keeper that has the capability to make saves, when we need him to make the saves. And he did that tonight. And the save that he makes is a very, 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 very good save. The first one that he makes. Obviously, he makes another one in stoppage time as well. So, you know, when you look at it, he's could say he's potentially saved us 2 points, but he's made two, switched on and doing what he needs to do. And it was good to see him celebrating with the away fans as well, and for the away fans to give him his flowers at the same time as well. So whilst, you know, we give him shit for the cock-ups and everything that he's made so far this season, I think it's important to give the man his flowers when he deserves it. And like I said, that save was brilliant. And like I said, it came at a very, very important time, because who knows if that goes in, the difference that makes on the game. You've got to remember coming into this game as well that, you know, Coventry had won their last had won their last 5 games. So these were all FA Cup games. So let me just see. So they beat Sheffield Wednesday on penalties, beat Bristol City 1-0, beat Blackburn at Blackburn 2-0, away at home at Watford 2-1, and they 2-0 away to Swansea. And obviously they've lost to us. So they have in the last, let me see, 1, 2. So in the last 6 games, they've only conceded 3 goals in the last 6 games. And we've just done them 2-0 overall. So that's nothing to be sniffed at. That's, you know, they were form coming into this. Absolutely, 100% a form side coming into this. And we were just miles better. It's funny, everybody's complaining because we've not scored another 7-0. I mean, it's one of those situations. Let's have it right as well. It wasn't helped by the referee either. I've never seen 2 more blatant penalties in my entire life that the referee doesn't give, which is just astoundingly ridiculous. And then at the end of the match, Firpo curls one. It's over the line. Nonto makes sure, even though it's over the line. So the ref's watch probably will have gone off before Nonto actually touched it, and 20 seconds transpires, all the lads celebrate, and then the goal gets chalked off. Make it make sense, for God's sakes. We could have had another 3 goals there. That's another 3 goals onto the old, goal difference chart, everything and stuff like that. But, the good thing is that we're not leaving it up to, the referees in terms of making decisions and stuff. We've talked about referees enough so far this season in terms of how bad the refereeing standard in this league is. It's, excuse me, it's beyond a joke. Okay, so Solomon is now up to 7 assists so far this season. Pirro, first chance, gets the ball under control, left-footed shot, bottom right-hand corner, beautiful. You've got to love it. And that's, he's been, over the last couple of games, he's been consistently very, very good, in my opinion. His overall willingness to run for the ball, chase for the ball, being switched on when it comes to counter-attacks, just his overall movement has been so much better over the last couple of games, and it's almost as if he's starting to mature into that number 9 role a little bit better, and being in the right place to receive the ball at the right time, i.e. like his goal. And then you've got, Cafu, Bogle, should we just say, who picks up the ball and effectively ran through the entire squad, played a lovely 1-2 with their keeper, and puts the ball away to make it 2-0. And listen, that goal goes in, and I'll be honest with you, at that point I thought that they are not coming back from this. They won't. They just won't. That thing that we have of when we score first, we don't lose is ridiculous. What are we into now? Is it 6 games, 6 clean sheets on the spin? What? I know, people are pissed off about transfers and everything, and I understand that, and but start believing in this team. Because they're good enough, in my opinion. And despite everything, I mean, when you look at it in terms of what we did overall, it was 20 shots, 8 on target, 6 off target, and 6 were blocked overall. So, Coventry at home had 9 shots and 4 on target, 1 off target, and 4 shots blocked. So, just in every way, we dominated everything. So, 55% possession, 83% pass rates. We beat them in dribbles. They beat us in aerial duels, tackles, corners, all of that kind of stuff. They were dispossessed 6 times in the game. Just unbelievably good. And like I said, the thing that was people not having the shooting boots on, Dan James had 5 shots, Pirro had 4, Radoni had 3 from Coventry, Manus Solomon had 2, Brendan Aronson had 2. So there's only 1 Coventry player in that. Bearing in mind that, Coventry were at home and they're on the winning streak that they were on. So I can't be any more happier than what we were tonight overall. Just away from home, and we win again. We're top of the league. We're staying top of the league. People are having to catch us. People are playing catch up with us, and I will maintain to say that everybody played fine tonight, apart from not being as clinical as what we wanted them to be. Obviously not helped that by the keeper. We should have technically had 1 goal definitely and 2 penalties. So all in all, we could have had another 3 goals. And could you imagine that, a 7-0 and a 6-0? But, that's probably being a little bit too greedy. We were robbed, absolutely robbed by the referee, I will say. But no, I'm chuffed. I'm happy we go into, the FA Cup weekend, and let's see what we do against Millwall. But I mean, you just look at the stats. Since the 3-3 at Hull, 1-0 to Harrogate, 3-0 to Sheffield Wednesday, 2-0 against Norwich, 0-0 against Burnley. The less said about that, the better. 7-0 against Cardiff, and then 2-0 against Coventry. We haven't let a goal in since the 11th of January. Well, sorry, 4th of January. So we haven't let a goal in over a month. That's going to do it for this one. I'm chuffed. We're top of the league. That's all I care about. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. I will see you on the next one. Thank you as ever for stopping by. Cheers.